Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I do that really helps my running improve, and that is the running log. This is something that Strava has maybe taken away from many people because it tracks all your runs, it tracks your heart rate, it'll track the splits you had. So it's basically an electronic running log. However, I still think there is great importance in writing things down and getting very specific with your training log. I've kept a log for probably over 5 years, and for me it's been so helpful and very critical in allowing me to see the progression of my running, the progression of my training, and it's helped me to learn from previous training cycles so that I can implement those into the coming cycle. So, as you can see, my running log has changed over the years. There's lots of templates online. I tailored my own template and came up with this guy. It's got Monday through Thursday on the front. This is for those shorter days. And then I have Friday through Sunday on the back for those long runs. If you have a running log, you want it to give you something more than what Strava can give you. So, let's hop into that. Boom! This is what my running log looks like. So food is usually what I ate before the run. Sometimes that's just dinner. Sometimes I'll put dinner and brekkie that morning. So for me here, it was coffee with 2 scoops of collagen. No biggie, but I just like to know what I ate before the run so that come race day, I may have a better idea of what I'm going to choose to eat or like what affected me poorly. To stay away from those things. Okay, you see we have the water. This is tracking your water all day. If it has an E under it, that means I put electrolytes in it. And then up here I will put the amount of water that I use. So that's the 32-ounce bottle. So multiply that by 4 and you get my total. Let's finish one in real time, okay? Bring a rim, bring a rim. So the things I like to talk about in the notes section are injuries that I'm dealing with, aches and pains, things like that, so that I can keep up with those. I like to talk about the food that I had, especially on my long runs. That's why this whole section is bigger, this notes section here. And I really like to talk about the weather and how I felt on that run. Did I feel good? Did I feel tired at the beginning? When did that change over? When I hit mile 5, did I get a whole new wave of energy, or my muscles achy from the run before? On those back-to-back long runs, how was that long run number 2? Was I rested enough? A lot of times if I don't get enough sleep, I'll put that in the notes. And I'll put like 4 hours of sleep, or woke up at 2 a.m. to get this run in. Sometimes I'll even just put like, wow, great run, beautiful views, ran with so-and-so. And that's still fun to look back on, and that's still really helpful for me as well. So that's what I put in the notes section. That's what is important. For me, the importance of this running log is really not in the day-to-day. It's more so in the week-to-week and month-to-month when I go back and look at it and see the history and the log. And I don't know about you, but when I get ready to race, I start to just second guess myself and like just let all this self-doubt creep in. Oh my gosh, did I do enough long runs? Okay, I missed that one run. And I just start to think about all the things I didn't do in my training. And that's when, like, the week leading up to my race, I've got to crack this out and understand that the facts are there. Like, my long runs were done. Here were the paces of these runs. The information is all here, and so it kind of helps to reassure you of the fact that you did your training, if you did your training. If you didn't, good luck. The more you can log, the more patterns you can find, and the easier it is, and the smarter you get as a runner. And that is always a thing. Don't train harder, train smarter. There is more to a run than the number that you log and the pace that you log. And what's more to that number is how you felt, what you did, the mindset you were in, Was it a rage run? Was it extra humid that day? Had you been out partying the night before and were still slightly drunk when you started that run? You can put it in here and then you can see. And then one day when you become a professional athlete, you can sell the thing. Just kidding, I don't think people do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, if you learned something, if you're gonna use the template that I link below, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put my template in the description box below. That way, if you want to use this, you certainly can. But like I said, there are tons all over the internet that you can download for free. I'll also link a couple of articles that I've read about using a running log and the purpose of a running log and why it surpasses Strava. I can't give you advice on how to be a good runner. All I can do is give you advice on what makes me the runner that I am today. And the running log that I have been working on for years has really helped with that. I just know what works for me, and I know that it's super fun to go back and look on all the notes and see the water I drink and see what the temperature was when I ran, or who I ran with, or the view, or the gratitude that I came into a run with, or left a run with, or the rage run I went on. It's so fun to look back on that and to know that that training is always a process, and it's not just one run. It's the training as a whole that makes up a race, or that preparation for a race. There's people outside and they're staring at me. There's a guy in a sombrero. That's how you know the party has begun.